Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon or Rising, and it's the weekly reading for the week April 8 to 14. Your cards for this week, Cancer, in the position of energies leaving, completing or transitioning. You have the Four of Swords. Focus energy, you have the World, and you have the Magician coming in towards the end of the week. So Cancer, 2 out of 3 major arcana here. This is quite a significant transition going on for you, and I think I'm going to call this a clean slate reading, and you'll see why as we go through. So recent past or energies transitioning, I feel like you've been taking some time out to contemplate your next move. Now the reason why you've probably been doing this is I feel like you've just completed a cycle and you've had that sort of time to rest and do your emotional stock take of what do you actually want moving forward. I feel like there's been a period of sort of in-betweenness for you where maybe, there might not have been so much going on and you've just been kind of wondering, what is my next chapter? And I feel like that next chapter is about to kick off very soon. So your focus energy this week is the World. So the World card is the last card in the tarot deck. It really speaks of you've arrived at the end point, and I think you already knew that because I feel like you've already been in the in-between state. So the World is a very powerful card. It talks about your life being on track and the end of a karmic cycle, the end of a life lesson, and a very, very strong predestined new beginning. So it's and it's about celebration of arriving at this point. It's time to move forward. That's what it speaks of. Very powerful card. So it's a really very, very strong positive omen. It can also speak of travel or relocation for whatever the new opportunity is that could be coming your way. So I couldn't think of any better card to follow up the World card than the Magician. The first card, well, not really the first card if you want to call the first card, which actually can slot in anywhere, but number 1 of the tarot deck is the Magician. So you've got the perfect sliding door segue here, end of the tarot deck, beginning of the tarot deck. This is a very, very strong new beginning. This is a clean slate. It doesn't get much fresher than this. So the Magician reminds us that you have everything you need to manifest this new beginning, and you are the master of your own reality. The Magician has a representation of each of the tarot decks, the Pentacle, the Cup, the Sword, the Wand on his table, so he can choose any one of those tools at any time to create this new, very fertile and lush beginning. You see there. The Magician is also a card of right now. It's a card of, a card that sort of speaks of, yes, the time is now. Time is now for you to create your new beginning. When the Magician comes into a reading, it also indicates that you have a lot of options and choices, and you just need to decide. And whatever you decide will be the right new start for you. Magician can also indicate travel, so you have a double travel energy here, so it's quite possible that you will be traveling or relocating for your new beginning. So Cancer, the only sort of stronger new beginning reading I could imagine than this would be if the Fool was here as well instead of the Four of Swords, but you still got the 2 like sliding doors, clean slate transition cards. And if you remember from last week, you actually had both the wish fulfillment card and you had the Star. So the Star was actually the perfect lead-in to the Four of Swords, because that talks about renewal or restoration, and also the fact that you are being guided in this. So I do feel like it is quite a karmic new beginning. So it's super powerful, positive stuff. You have arrived, sliding doors, clean slate, start of a whole new chapter. In fact, I'd go as far as saying a whole new book for you. So it's time to open it up and get reading, and it's going to be a thrilling new chapter for you, Cancer. So Cancer, feel free to comment on the video if it resonated for you. I wish you all the best with this transition. It's going to be a very exciting new start for you. It's all positive, so enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Sometimes it can feel a little bit scary at the start when you're starting a new chapter, but I think this one's going to be brilliant. And later on, you'll be able to look back and connect the dots, and you'll see what led you to this moment. It's only in hindsight that we can do that. So Cancer, best of luck with it, and we'll see you again next week for another reading. Keeping in mind it's a general reading, so it won't resonate for absolutely every one of you. See you next week.